You know what you should do? You should follow me on Twitter at Bromo018. Link in the description. Do it now. Welcome along everyone to episode 8 of our AC Milan Career Mode series on FIFA 20. Thanks a lot for joining me today. Massive episode ahead of us. Have a look here. We do have Inter Milan away and then Lazio in the semi-final first leg of the Coppa Nazionale. So really excited for this one. Got an action-packed episode ahead. First of all, before we can get into it, let me show you the highlights of the two previous games. So we start off with the Verona game, and whilst it was an extremely exciting game and there was lots of goals, unfortunately I can't show you all of the highlights because the highlight section decided to just skip out 3 or 4 of the goals. So unfortunately you'll miss half of them, but what I can tell you is it was 5-2 in a very exciting game. Whilst we did have some cagey moments, we were very much the dominating team, and a certain Erling Braut Haaland did get a hat-trick, and in this moment, yeah, that's right, I did decide to sweat it because you've got to do what you've got to do in order to score a goal, and at that point it did make it 5-2 to round it off in the second half. So that was a very good victory for us despite the defensive frailties. And then that brought us into the Cagliari game, which despite a wonderful finish from Krzysztof Piątek in the first half, our joy was short-lived, as in the second half Leonardo Pavoletti popped up from the back post in order to nod one home. Defensive frailties once again popping up there, and despite the fact we swapped a lot of players and gave a lot of players, our first team players, rest, it just didn't work as a result, and we found ourselves drawing 1-1. And that leaves the league table looking like this. Currently still a little bit all over the place, as some teams that, like Bologna, Sampdoria, have played 2 more games than us. Other teams have played 1, etc. So, it's hard to read anything into the table at the moment. But with a win today, we can really bypass the 2 teams ahead of us, bypass Lazio as well. And really be in amongst that group there yet again. Like I say, that draw really did do us over again, playing the reserves. Yeah, I had to do it. Had to do what we had to do, and it did cost us in that game. But I still think we're more than capable of finishing the top 4 and also hopefully winning the Coppa Italia as well. And I think that'd be a decent season as part of the start of our rebuild. But anyway, away to Inter Milan today, and this is a lineup we're going with, the 4-4-2, keeping with it, absolutely loving it. Really, there's still some issues to be ironed out, but overall it's working fairly well. The back 4 remains pretty similar, the guys, and Donnarumma as well, Romagnoli, Caldara, Calabria, Hernandez, Rebic at left mid, Chiesa at right mid, Kessié and Tonali in the centre, and Haaland and Leao up front. Haaland, what a start he has had since we signed him in January. He has had an unbelievable start, and hopefully he can continue that. One thing I do actually need to talk to you guys about, of course on deadline day we didn't have anything else to inform you of, but in terms of received offers, have a look here. We have received an offer for Krzysztof Piątek from Ajax, and they offered, 30 million. I delegated a negotiation. 1 minute, I've gone off it here. I delegated it my assistant to negotiate it. He's looking to try and get it up to 48 and 50 million. If he does, we've got a decision to make, and I'm going to put it to you guys. If we do get offered 48 million for Piątek, do we accept it? Do we take it, considering Leao and Haaland seem to be really, cementing their place at the moment? So, I'm going to put that to you guys, and we'll see how it goes. But apart from that, not a whole lot of transfer talk to really inform you about. Other than that, though, I think we're pretty ready to go. Last time out against Inter, and if you haven't watched that episode, by the way, go and watch that one first. We had a brilliant result, 1-4-1. So hopefully we can continue that this time around and love another 4-1 victory here. So without further ado, let's begin against Inter Milan. Oh, that was a wrong pass from me. Haaland, if he can get it over to Chiesa, we're in a brilliant opportunity. Chiesa's in. There's the finish. 1-0 AC Milan. 14 minutes gone, and number 14 does it. I need to change his number, by the way. I do apologise for meaning to do that. I'll remember to do it after this game. Number 14, Federico Chiesa, though, is the one who opens the deadlock. Yet again, he scores. He's having a brilliant time of it at the moment, despite the fact how many chances he's missed. He's also scoring a few as well. Strange finish, but a good finish nevertheless with his right foot. A brilliant ball from Haaland over to that side to switch the play and find him in all that space. Chiesa, who utilises the space brilliantly well and produces a superb finish. 1-0, great start for Milan. Got Chiesa. Now we've got an opportunity to break now. Chiesa looking for a give and go. Gets blocked off. It's a foul. The ref doesn't give it though. Chiesa's got another opportunity. Sneaks in Haaland here. What an opportunity this is. Haaland for 2-0. Oh my word. Is it the post? Oh. Looks to slide past the keeper on his strong left foot. And it just doesn't pay off. Another missed opportunity. Like they've loads, or every game these days. It's actually worked out pretty well in the end. Chiesa receives the ball from Donnarumma and he can storm down this side now. And he looks to come inside. Leao back to Chiesa. Whip it in. On the back post is Kessié. And it's 2-0. Inter Milan once again being shocked by the away side, AC Milan. And in the derby, it's 2-0. Franck Kessié this time, and another well-worked goal. We find them on the break. Chiesa's the main architect. Good, lovely give and go with Leao. And then Kessié, the box-to-box man, spots the space. It's a brilliant run, really intelligent to pick up that space, find the back post. And as he's laid in with a good ball along the ground from Federico Chiesa, there's no mistaking that finish. 2-0. A brilliant first half it has been so far. Rebic looking for that run of Leao. Found him as well. Sneaks through. It's a save from Handanovic. It was in the last episode where he kept them in it and stopped the score from being 9 or 10, honestly. And once again, he comes up big for his team here, keeping them in the game. It's a great save. Federico Chiesa. Oh, brilliant work from Chiesa, actually, and he's got the option of Leao in the middle. Save from Handanovic, but the rebound is there, no mistaking it. It's 3-0, straight from kick-off at half-time. Stormed up the pitch and scored. Chiesa once again the architect. This time, it's Rafael Leao on the end of it. We are absolutely running route at the moment and absolutely enjoying it as well. Shame that Chiesa probably won't get the assist for that because he really did deserve it. Another great ball across the ground, across the face of goal. This time it's Leao. Lovely work, lovely running. And I'll tell you what, we got the beating of Inter Milan this season, that's for sure. Haaland. Leao. Over to Tonali. He's going to come and drive it into Haaland here. And Haaland's looking for that one to play off. He finds Leao. Leao, great finish again, and it's 4-0. Wow, this is a fantastic performance. And Rafael Leao gets his second of the game. He's having a wonderful, wonderful game today. And this time it's Haaland who lays him off. Holds up the ball well. This is what he does so well. And he just lays it off. He's looking for that run off. He's looking for that option around him. And Leao is the one. It's just how it works. A target man to the man who runs in behind. And it's 4-0. It's another good finish. What a performance this is turning out to be. I'm going to make 3 subs as well. We need to try and save players ahead of the game, the big game in midweek. We're going to take Haaland off, bring on Piontek. We'll bring on Conti for Chiesa. And just thinking, do we take off Leao or do we take off someone like Tonali? You know, this is a tough one here. We've got to think about energy and stuff. Leao is on a hat trick. I don't like taking players off when they're on 2 goals. They're pushing for a hat trick, but might have to here. Let's go. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Bring on Paqueta for Leao. We'll make the 3 subs. Hopefully this game is done now.
4 in possession. Inter.
Piontek. Oh, he's got Rebic off him now. That's a good ball. Rebic can make it 5, and he has done. What a finish that is, and it's 5-0 away against Inter Milan. And what a result this is. That is 9 goals now inside 2 games against Inter Milan within the last, 3-4 weeks. We have just absolutely got their number. And despite the fact we drew the last game 1-1 against Cagliari, somehow we come out today and we're beating Inter Milan 5-1. It is just pretty incredible. And this time it's Ante Rebic who has more than deserved his goal today. And that's his 10th for the season. 5-0.
No wonder these fans are upset.
Well, there it is, full time. What a result. That is just complete domination of the finest. Fantastic performance yet again. 5-0. Wow. I mean, look at this for domination. They only had that shot in the 88th minute as well. I was trying my best to make sure that they didn't have a shot all game. They got one in the 88th minute, but wow, brilliant. Look at that. 11 shots, 10 on target, almost 60% possession. We have just run riot today, and that is a fantastic performance. Fantastic. Really, really pleased with how that went today. It's just mad, isn't it? How we just bottle it against some terrible teams like Cagliari. We drew 1-1, and then we come against Inter Milan and win 5-0. It is just insane, but it just shows that the upside and the ceiling is high for this team, you know, and the potential is there. We just need to put together a run of consistency, and then, you know, we're really well within the race. But now, guys, we switch our focus to the semi-final, first leg of the Coppa Italia. I'm guessing, this will be away at the San Siro. Roma beat Torino 2-0 in the first leg, and then we have Lazio to compete with today. So, looking at the stamina, wow, I thought they'd be... I mean, I took these off, and they're still knackered. So that's a bit annoying, but we're going to go with it. We've just got to go with this team. Okay, it's performing well at the moment, and hopefully it's enough to see us through. And after, I can give them a little bit of a break for the next game, you know, because just need them to battle on for this one. So here we go then. Same team, same formation, same everything. It's away against Lazio, and we're ready to go. Here we go.
Big welcome to you all to the Stadio Olimpico. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. It's the Cup, it's the semi-final first leg. It's Lazio against Milan.
Just walking into the ground earlier, you could feel the buzz amongst the supporters. They've turned up in their thousands, looking forward to an exciting contest here.
Well, you know who's been dominating the stories in the newspapers, lots of stuff on the social media networks as well. He has announced officially now that this is his last season.
Yeah, I think he would have thought long and hard about it. Thought maybe he had another 12 months or so at the top. But no, he's decided, and only he knows when the time is right.
Oh, interception from Leao early on here. Can Haaland run in behind? He can. Does he have the pace to get away from Radu? He does. Haaland, what a start this is. 2 minutes, 26 seconds. Milan steal the lead. They take possession away from Lazio straight away. It's good pressing from Leao, and Haaland is on his bike straight away. He runs in behind. Leao finds him with a nice ball, and Haaland just has the finish to go. What a start this is. And we're coming here to do a job today. Erling Braut Haaland, yet again. Brilliant goal-scoring form since we signed him, and he's continued it in this game. It is 1-0. Fantastic start for us in this semi-final first leg. Tonali looking to close down. He's done incredibly well there, Sandro Tonali. And Chiesa's on his bike here. This is a great opportunity now. He'll whip it in, back post. Rebic is on the end of it. Great save from the goalkeeper. Keeps him in it there. Strakosha, actually, who's in goal. And a well-worked effort it was. Chiesa spots that run. It's a good run from the back post of Rebic, and it's a good save. Haaland made that space for Leao. What a run that is. Really well worked. Brilliant finish. 2-0 AC Milan. Rafael Leao is there yet again. And this time, it could well and truly be out of sight in this first leg because we have been so dominant. But look at the run. Look at the way Haaland comes across. He drags the centre-back with him. Really, they should be marking zonally in that situation, but for some reason, he follows Haaland, and that creates a space for Leao to just surge into, and it is a brilliant piece of attacking football. And there's no mistaking the finish. Rafael Leao makes it 2-0. Haaland, Leao, good piece of attacking. Can he cut it back to Haaland? He can! 3-0. Surely that's game over. This time Erling Braut Haaland says, give me an opportunity and I'll put it away, and he does that. taps it in. Not the most strong of efforts, or powerful of efforts, should I say, but it's enough to go in. Once again, the two forward men just linking so well. What a partnership they are starting to form, because they're setting up each other time and time again. Haaland really calm, composed finish on his right foot as well. No mistaking that. 3-0. Brilliant, dominant performance. He's going to try and go over the top. Looks for Caicedo. He goes out of play. And that's full time. Brilliant performance in the first leg. 3-0 it finishes. Wow, we have really turned up yet again. Back-to-back wins, clean sheets, and 8 goals scored. That is just really impressive. So pleased once again. Look at that, even more dominant this time around. 63% possession. And I tell you what, we are really feeling it at the moment. The 4-4-2 with this set of players is working well. The problem is going to be when we have to rotate a little bit and, you know, sort of wax it out of sync. But at the moment, you know, we are absolutely loving life. So, 3-0 in the first leg of the semi-final. Let's have a look at the league table, see what it's saying. 37 points, only 1 win away from 4th place. So we do have a game in hand over Lazio and Napoli as well. So, it's all to play for. It is all to play for, that's for sure. So do not write us off at all. Well within the race here. And of course, 3-0 up in the first leg of the semi-final. We are just looking good, looking promising indeed. Suso complaining. It's not going to happen. He's just not good enough. I'd love someone to come in, to be honest, because, you know, he's not part of my plans, honestly. So I think we are going to look to maybe round it off there. Make sure to let me know, guys, about that offer for Piontek. Do we get rid of him? You know, because it looks like he's going to be accepted anyway. That offer is in terms of the negotiation. So if they offer 48 mil, do we accept it? Let me know. That is for sure. Other than that, I think we're going to finish off there. If you've enjoyed the episode, leave a like, let me know you've enjoyed it, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for notifications every time I upload. Don't forget to check out my tactics videos as well, where we recreate real tactics in FIFA, and I'll explain how they work and how to adapt them in the game so that they work. Do check that out as well. At that note, we are going to finish there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.